the big talk and the question I've gotten from scouts and other front office types over the last few days is, how far might Shane Wright fall? Could he go to 3? Could he go to 4? Could he go beyond that? How do you see it all working out?
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that the Devils would make that pick, that Shane Wright or Logan Cooley, either the top two centers, if they're still there. It's just one of those things where the way that the draft board worked out for you, you've got two number one picks that are already centers on your team. You've got Dawson Mercer, who I think is a long-term center for them in the 3 hole. So, really you have to decide. And I think it would make sense to get some of those defensemen, to go after a Simon Nemec or David Jiricek. You bolster the right side of your defense. You get a little bit of an opportunity to continue that dynamic puck moving element. I think the thing about the Devils, the guys the Devils could draft in this particular instance, is that neither of them, they kind of have what those guys do. David Jiricek might be a bit of an option because he's bigger, he's stronger, but Nemec is certainly the more dynamic and offensively gifted of the two players. So it's a really tough call. And that's why I think, a lot of people have kind of looked, maybe they trade the pick, maybe they trade down. Is there an opportunity to move this way or that way? It's really tough to say. So I do think that if Shane Wright were there, that they would pass on him. I think that Slafkovsky is kind of the perfect fit for them right now to be a top line winger. And if he's not on the board, and there's no guarantee, we don't know what Montreal is going to do yet. We've heard plenty with it. They're going to take Slafkovsky. They're going to take Wright. Kent Hughes even said, "Hey, maybe we'll take Logan." Logan Cooley's one of the guys in the mix for the pick. It's really tough to say exactly what they're going to do, but I think that if it came down to it, just to answer your question very simply, if Shane Wright was still on the board, I do not think he would be the pick for the Devils, and maybe goes to 3, maybe goes to 4. I mean, really, it's a tough call to say where he's going to go, but a draft day slide is at least possible for the number 1 overall, and who would have thought that a few months ago?